welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry about the lighting. This is just real life. My living room light is super dim. So even if I were to turn on the actual overhead, there's a lamp on over here. But even if I turned on the overhead, it's not gonna make a difference. So anyways, today we're gonna be meal planning and then I'm gonna show you our grocery haul. So just to kind of give you a little bit of an overview, we have a pretty large family. In this particular home, it is my fiance, myself, our 4 kids, sometimes 5. It is 5 for the next month because my stepdaughter is visiting. And then we have my parents. So my mom and dad live here as well. And then we have a fish and a dachshund. So we have a pretty big family. We're feeding a lot of people. We have 2 kind of different diet tracks, I guess you could call it. My parents and I are on the ketogenic diet and my fiance and my children are not. So when I go to meal plan, I have to think about that. And I have to make sure that I'm not having to, number 1, make 2 different dinners every night. And number 2, I'm not spending an astronomical amount at the grocery store. So the first thing that I do when I go to meal plan is I shop my pantry and I shop my freezer. I go and I see, most weeks, some weeks I'm too lazy. Most weeks I go in and I see what we have and I try to plan things based off of what we have. This helps save money. It helps with food waste and things like that. I get so frustrated, and we still do it. I get so frustrated when I go into my fridge and have to throw away produce or throw away dairy or throw away anything because we didn't eat it. It's so frustrating because to me, that's just money going in the trash, money going down the drain. So I really am trying to make a conscious effort of shopping my pantry, shopping my fridge. If I could do a no buy, I would totally do that, but I'm not sure I'm quite there yet. So anyways, this week I decided to kind of do, not really a themed week, but like cook out of one book. Usually I'll go on Pinterest and find recipes. We'll make some tried and true recipes that I have, or we'll go into a cookbook. But this week I didn't want to do all that extra work and I just said, that's fine. I'm going to cook directly out of a cookbook and that's it. So my favorite cookbook, if you're part of the keto community, you already know this book. This is the new Keto Connect cookbook. If you don't know who Keto Connect is, you have been living under a rock. Go look them up on YouTube. They're amazing. They are, it's Mega and Matt from Keto Connect. They wrote this book and it's just full of amazing keto recipes. So I decided I'm not gonna go through any of my other books. I'm just gonna cook through this one. Go to meal plan. I have my Erin Condren planner. I'm not a big planner girl, like I'm not good at decorating or anything, but it just looks like this. I'm trying to cover up my last name. It just looks like this, and I have the little meal planner that she sells, and I just go through the book and I figure out what I want to make and write it down, and then I will go through and make a big grocery list. So this week, tonight, I think we're gonna do the chicken popper casserole. Yeah, so chicken popper casserole is going to be, I'm gonna make that tonight. And then the southern baked chicken. I have this already written down prior to this video, but I'm just gonna write it in my planner because I haven't done that. We're gonna do the southern baked chicken, and then we're gonna make wings one night. I love wings, but Wingstop is very expensive, especially when you have such a large family, and we all like wings, so it gets very expensive there. I think last time we went, it was like $80-something for all of us, and we didn't even get a ton. It was very expensive. So we're gonna do wings one night. I can't remember what we were gonna do with that. But what I do like for side dishes is we'll just buy like riced cauliflower or heads of cauliflower or broccoli or green beans or something, and we'll usually just add those. I don't typically do a lot of fancy side dishes. We normally just make whatever the main course is and then throw a side in there. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. I normally don't follow a recipe for our side dishes. It's just kind of whatever we have on hand. So yeah, Then we're gonna do steak one night. We love steak. And then with that steak, we're gonna make sure we have leftovers. And I'm gonna make some, I saw in their book, they had coconut flour tortillas. So I'm gonna make some coconut flour tortillas with the leftover steak, or put the leftover steak on the tortillas with some cheese and make steak quesadillas. So that's a good way to just kind of use up what we have, make it a separate meal, but also not have to buy two different meats having to buy a different meat for every meal. That can get expensive. So we're just gonna take the leftovers and use it for quesadillas. I also like to take my steak leftovers and use them for eggs, an omelet or something like that. So, and then we're gonna do sesame chicken again. We did that this past week and it was absolutely delicious. This time we're gonna make some cauliflower fried rice. So yeah, and then we're gonna make fish tacos one night with some cilantro lime rice. And when I am saying rice, I mean cauliflower, but that is a opportunity for me to make my fiance and my kids regular rice because they like regular rice. So I'll make us the cauliflower rice, I'll make them the regular rice, and then it's a meal for everybody. And then I do have to plan lunch because I do work from home and I need lunch. So I don't have time to go into the kitchen every day and cook. Actually, I do have time, I just don't want to. So I'm gonna prep something for the week. So this week we're gonna make some white chili. It is out of the Keto Connect cookbook. We made it last week. It was delicious and I think it's gonna keep really well for the week. So I'm gonna make that. And then I normally like to add a couple little extras in there, some fat bomb recipes, maybe a dessert for the week, something like that. I will throw in there and make that. And then, so yeah, that's pretty much how I meal plan. And I just write it in my planner just like this, nothing fancy. And then I will make an actual grocery list where I like list out, I do it by like section. So I have like a produce, meat section, dairy section, a can section, frozen section, housewares, whatever. And I'll just write that and then we'll go to the grocery store. So I'm gonna take you guys right into our grocery haul now that you know what we're having for dinner, how I plan for dinners. And yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy the grocery haul and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, guys, let's get right into the grocery haul. I'm gonna start with most of the stuff I got from Aldi and then we'll move on to Kroger. So this, we got some grapes. My little girls really love grapes, so I got a pound of those. I got these mini Snack and Go organic cucumbers. I can't remember how much they were, but they look so cute. They're like little tiny cucumbers, and I love cucumbers, so hopefully those will be really good. We got some of these Fit and Active water enhancers. I use these in my water. They have 0 carb or less than 1 carb for half a teaspoon. They are sweetened with sucralose, so if you're not into that sort of thing, this may not be the water enhancer for you, but this is what I use. And I got the grape flavor, I got an orange tangerine, and I got a strawberry watermelon. Next, we got some diced pears. Obviously, my kids are not on the ketogenic diet, as well as my fiance. He's not on the ketogenic diet either. And my little girls really love diced fruit, so I don't typically buy these, but sometimes they're a nice treat for them to have. I found these pumpkin seeds at Aldi. Pumpkin seeds are normally pretty expensive, and if I can remember correctly, these were fairly inexpensive. I will let you guys know how much they were down below. But these are 1 gram of net carbs for a 1/4 cup, and they are 15 grams of fat, 9 grams of protein. So these are really good, and they're roasted and salted. I can't seem to hold on to anything today. I got a bag of lemons because I like lemon water. I'm trying to skip over the Kroger stuff, so if you see stuff like this that I'm not showing, it's because I didn't get it at Aldi. I'm going to be making some mozzarella cheese sticks this week, so I got this premium marinara sauce. Now, marinara obviously has sugar in it. This does not have any added sugar, and it's 5 grams of net carbs for half a cup. I don't typically use half a cup,
So I thought this would be a great addition, and I can't even remember how much it was, but it was pretty cheap. Cheaper than the Trader Joe's one, the Rayo's or whatever it's called. This was cheaper, and it's still pretty decent in carbs. I got some snacking cheeses. I got the mild cheddar. My 2-year-old loves cheese as well as my 1-year-old, so these are great for them. So I got some of those. I also got some string cheese from Aldi. This is a great deal. Let's see. I got some of these frozen organic berry blends for my daughter and my son, my older two. They really like smoothies, so these are going to be great for them. I got some, let's see. I got these fruit and grain cereal bars. My 1-year-old loves these for breakfast, so I got the blueberry kind, and I got the mixed berries. I also got a bunch of these Danimals. These were 99 cents, you guys, at Aldi, which I was shocked about. My kids love these. So I ended up getting 6 packs of them and put 3 in the freezer and a few in the fridge just for them to have as a snack. I also found, can you tell we're a yogurt family? I also found these Yo Crunch Jurassic World Dino Crunch yogurts. They are vanilla flavored, which my kids aren't big on the vanilla flavor, but they can add some berries, and my little girls don't mind it. So this was a pretty good find. They have like little cute dinosaur sprinkles to sprinkle in them, which is cool. As far as Aldi, that's pretty much all I got from there. I really didn't have a big haul there. I did find a lot of stuff that I liked, but I wasn't, gonna go crazy. I think that's it. Okay, so getting into Kroger, we got some Smucker's natural peanut butter. This is, and it won't focus because it's focusing on all the other groceries. This is our favorite peanut butter for keto. It is 2 or 3 grams of net carbs. It is 2 grams of net carbs for 2 tablespoons, which is incredible. And the only ingredients are peanuts and salt, which is awesome. I got some Gatorade because my fiance works outside in this Texas heat, so he needs something to replenish his electrolytes, so we got him some of those. We got some Cheez-It packs. My kids like Cheez-It, so these are quick and easy. Bad mom award, but who cares? They like them. We got some coconut oil. We got 2 things of this because we use that to cook with on keto. And now going back up front, we got some clementines. My kids love clementines. They're not as big on like regular oranges, but the clementines, the cuties, they really, really love. We got some lettuce for salads this week. We got some Roma tomatoes. You can't have too many tomatoes on keto, but I do like some. So we got some of those, and I also got some of these rubies. These are actually from Aldi, but we got some of the rubies for salads as well. 2 things of bananas. We go through a crap ton of bananas. Like, I honestly cannot believe how many bananas we go through. So we always get a bunch of those. We got some jalapenos because I'm going to be making chicken chili this week, as well as some jalapeno poppers. We got some baby spinach. I'm going to be using this for green smoothies in the morning. We got 2 heads of cauliflower for cauliflower mac and cheese. We got some green onion. I love green onion. It's kind of a little bit of an obsession of mine. I could eat green onion on pretty much anything. We got some cilantro. We got some celery. This is great to snack on. We got a pint of blueberries. I do eat blueberries sometimes, but it's very rare. But my kids do like blueberries. We got some 2 packs of strawberries. My 1-year-old loves strawberries, so we always have to keep those on hand. We got a little pound of the Tillamook sharp white cheddar. This stuff is really good. My dad really likes this. We got some Monterey Jack cheese. We got some mild cheddar cheese. And we got some more Monterey Jack cheese. We got some avocados. You always have to have avocados. We did get a couple of like portable foods. These are just great to take on the go. This is the kosher dill petites, and they just come in like little cups, which is cool. And then we got the green olives as well. I don't like green olives, but my dad does, so we always have those on hand. We got some no sugar added Heinz ketchup. We got 2 things of egg whites. I am making coconut flour tortillas this week, so I needed egg whites. We got 2 things of low sodium chicken broth. My dad got this. It's like some Jimmy Dean sausage scrambles. It is keto friendly. I think it's like, yeah, it's 3 grams of carbs for, oh goodness. It's 3 grams of carbs for one of these, 290 calories, 22 grams of fat, and 20 grams of protein. So that will be a breakfast for him. At Sprouts, we went ahead and picked up a couple more of these Swerve sweeteners. We really like those. I have this bucket of eggs because we bought eggs, but I already transported them into our egg bucket. It just looks like this, and it sits in our fridge. That's just how I prefer it versus the cartons. We got a gallon of milk, and we have another gallon of milk in our fridge. We go through a lot of milk with the babies. We got some of this smokehouse bacon. It's hickory blue ribbon smokehouse bacon. It has 0 carbs, 0 sugar. This is perfect. If you could find one with no nitrates, that would even be better, but this is what we are going to be using this week. We always change it up a little bit. We got some Jimmy Dean sausage. We always get the big one. This is really good to like scramble up with eggs. We got some pork sausage links, again for breakfast. We got 2 of these top round steaks. These are gonna be great this week. We're gonna have steaks, and then we're gonna have steak quesadillas, as you guys saw. We got some Hebrew National hot dogs. We got a big thing of mozzarella cheese. My mom likes to make quesadillas on low carb tortillas for lunch, so that's what she normally has. We got a ton of chicken. This doesn't even like cover the amount of chicken that we got. I think we have like 6 or 7 more packs. It was on sale for 99 cents a pound. So we got some bone-in chicken thighs, we got some boneless chicken thighs, and then we have the legs in the deep freeze. We also got some Ore-Ida Golden Crinkle French fries. Those are for my kids and my fiance. I think we're having something this week where we're going to be making mac and cheese. So we got them those because they don't eat cauliflower mac and cheese. We got some cod, some wild caught Pacific cod for fish tacos this week. We're going to do chicken wings, so we got a bunch of that. And we also got a big thing of Frank's Red Hot. It's in the cabinet. I forgot to put it on the table. I got this from Aldi. I forgot to show it, you guys. These are just flexible cutting mats, and there's 4, and they were $3.99. Because I'm cooking so much now, my cutting boards are always dirty. So I grabbed this. I thought this would be really good whenever I'm cooking dinner and just need a bunch of different cutting mats, like one's for chicken, one's for fish, one's for veggies and fruit, and one's for like red meat. So these are really great. I got some more steaks. Can't have enough steak. And then we got some white rice. My kids love white rice. And they were like having to measure and all that sort of stuff, which is great math, but this is just easier. It's boil in a bag white rice. We got some soy sauce. It is not on the table. And like I said, we also got some Frank's Red Hot, as well as some spices. So I got some cumin, I got some chili powder, a couple other spices that we were out of. But for the most part, this is it, you guys. Like I said, I have some more meat in the freezer, some more yogurts in the freezer. This, I want to say this was about $315 with everything we have in the freezer and everything you see on the table. That is pretty standard for our family each week. So we spend a lot of money on groceries. We also eat at home a lot. You know, my dad is home, my mom is home. I obviously work from home. So we, you know, a lot of us are home. My kids are home for the summer. So this is pretty standard for us. This may seem like a lot to you. It may seem like a little bit to you, but this is what works for our family. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.